All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Giving all praise, Bahasham. This is the book of Zephaniah right here, chapter 3. And I'm starting right here at verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Verse 20. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, said the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And I'll say shalom to your hopeful elect brothers out there that scattered across to the four corners of the earth, that's preaching and trucking every single day through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, trying to get his word out. Shalom to you brothers out there. And I'm going to title this one right here. Yahawah will once again have respect unto Israel. That's right. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will once again have respect unto Israel because we are under these curses, right? And even though that our captivity is ending, even though that the biblical nation of Israel's captivity is ending, we're still under these curses until our big brother Yahawashi comes down and delivers his elect. We're going to be here in captivity. But that's why I had titled this, because we should be looking forward to this, man. Yahawah will once again have respect unto Israel, because right now these nations, they hate us. These 2/3, they hate us, man. But hey, this is all prophecy, man. Hey, but we see what's going on. Prophecy is playing right before our eyes, man. The book of Revelations is playing out right before our eyes. This RFID chip is about to become mandatory. In 2027, they're going to put chips in these cars. So they're going to be listening, they're going to be over here, looking at what we, doing and stuff, in these cars and stuff. I mean, they're already doing it, but they're just letting you, know that in 2027, onward, if you get a vehicle, there's going to be a chip in it. So we're going to be really watching you, recording you. Yeah, they're going to be doing all kind of shit, man. Yeah, and then they're going to have AI in it. Yeah, because we are entering the beast system is here, but they just got to implement it, man. They got to crash this entire system, man, and bring about the NWO. Yeah, that's why they have these AI data centers, man. Because they about to get rid of everything. They about to get rid of jobs. Nobody's finna have nothing. They ain't gonna be no oil, no gas, no food. Mystery Babylon is predicting a collapse on July 4th. And how fitting, because Mystery Babylon's birthday is on July 4th. And guess what? It turns 250 years old. Empires only last 250 years. Yahawah will once again have respect unto Israel, man. He's about to flip the Israelites' captivity back. So, like I said here, he's about to give us, what's it called? He said that I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. Yeah, and he said, and I will turn back your captivity before your eyes. I will give you praise and fame, Lord willing. I'm part of that grateful Gore's number. Because our people have been beaten down for so long, from generation to generation to generation. You would think that our people would learn, but our people didn't learn, man. But Kahalal Yahawashi Shah, this is our last captivity. Because all we know is just working. We don't know what it's like, living big, because we're so used to Esau Wedom and these nations being on top. We so used to just being comfortable in our apartments, being comfortable, in these homes. We're not used to, just living lavishly, just waking up, enjoying our family and, being able to go out, take good trips and, just enjoying ourselves, man, praising Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, he fucked up the biblical nation of Israel. But hey, guess what? He was pissed off, and he had every right to. He is the creator of the earth. And he said not to be worshiped. He had said not to be worshiping any other gods. And what did we do? We bow down and we worship other gods amongst other things. Hey, but and he showed us, how austere of a power he is. He showed us how serious he is, man. Hey, but we still got one final test to pass, which is that mark of the beast, which is that RFID microchip. We still have some things to do, but it's very, very exciting. Like I was saying, that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is about to flip this thing, man. because, you know, everybody needs healing. The men are messed up. The women are messed up. The kids are disobedient. Yeah. The earth is moaning and groaning, because it's not under righteous rulership. It wants the Israelites back. But it's going to be on Yahawashi timing. It's going to be on Yahawashi timing, because we all know that Esau Edom is not fit to rule. He is not fit to rule, man. And he has proven that over and over and over and over. Esau don't even want a world rule. Esau tired. But speaking of having respect, like I was saying, Exodus chapter 2, verse 25, and Yahawashi looked upon the children of Israel, and Yahawashi had respect unto them. And why would Yahawashi respect his people? Because they follow the law, statutes, and commandments. His people are following his ways. His people are listening to him. And what is listening to Yahawashi is not just the carnal sense of listening with your ear, but also you are taking heed to Yahawashi ways, which is what? Following those laws, statutes, and commandments, doing things his way. His way. He tell you to go and do something, you don't question him, you just do it. You gonna question the creator of the earth? I wouldn't do that. But hey, guess what? I'm gonna just say this: we're in captivity because of that, amongst other things. But Yahawashi is about to flip this thing right before our eyes, man. And Lord willing, I get to experience, his everlasting peace, his everlasting glory, man. Peace. Having that everlasting protection of Yahawashi. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. And to see our people right, and we over here ruling, and we putting these nations under subjection, enjoying our families, having many wives, man. Eating, good food, man. They ain't poison. You ain't out here eating all this, processed food and shit. All this poison, And then Lord willing, I get to, experience, being in Yahawashi's kingdom. Lord willing, I'm part of that 144,000. If I have children, my kids won't even know what a damn Edomite is. That's gonna be even more beautiful. Our people are gonna be right, man. They're gonna be right. They're gonna be treating each other right. Yeah, they're gonna be treating each other right. We're gonna be speaking good of each other. We're gonna be helping each other. We're gonna be about the biblical nation of Israel. We're gonna be about Yahawashi, man. We're gonna be about Yahawashi, man. It's gonna be Yahawashi, the apostles, and then the 144,000, and everybody else on. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. I'm gonna finish it off right here with right here. This is what is this? Isaiah chapter 14. I'm gonna start right here at verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Yeah, right here, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yeah. And the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. Yeah. Just like Yahawashi said. And Yahawashi is not a liar. He's going to turn the biblical nation of Israel, he's going to turn their captivity right before their eyes, man. These people that are ruling over us, our own enemies, is going to be flipped. And we're going to be ruling over them. It's going to be for eternity. This is just a punishment. This is just for a short period, man. Because we made Yahawashi extremely angry. So he showed us. And he showed us how much that he wasn't playing. And these heathen nations are going to pay back for touching his own people. But the main thing is that he's going to have respect unto Israel. The main thing is that he's having mercy on his people, because he loves the nation of Israel. And that's a beautiful thing, man, because he got to punish us harsher, but he loves his people. So yes, we're getting what we deserve. This includes me, but he got to punish us harsher, man. He could have just rid all of us. He could rid me. But guess what? Like I said, he loves his people. Lord willing, I'm part of that grateful Gourds number, you know, in the nation of in 144,000, they're going to have slaves. There's going to be a righteous government. There ain't going to be a fucked up government here where it's all rigged and, you know, and people lying and shit. You know, everything is just wicked here, man. Everything in Mystery Babylon works in Esau's favor because this is Esau's kingdom. This is not the Israelites' kingdom. But things about to be flipped. There's going to be a righteous rulership, man. Everything's going to be back in its rightful order. Yahawashi is going to be at the helm, the 12 apostles, and then everybody else thrown down. You know, they're going to have slaves and servants, and we're going to be eating good, and we're going to be working. 2/3 are going to be working. You know, because these 2/3 are going to be, you know, part of us. You know, but hey, they're going to be over there working. Because they turn their back on Yahawashi. But Yahawashi is going to have respect unto Israel once again, man. We just got to endure this a little longer, man. We got to endure to the very, very end. We got to endure this. And it's just going to get harder and harder and harder. But like I said, you know, just take heed then and just understand that Yahawashi is going to have mercy on his people, man. And, you know, this is going to be the greatest deliverance that we have ever seen, man. It's going to be the greatest deliverance. We're going to see this captivity turn. We're going to see our enemies fall. Lord willing, I get to actually see it, witness it. And everything is going to be back to its rightful order. The earth is going to be restored. The trees are going to be rejoicing. The birds are going to be singing. They're going to be over there rejoicing because Esau Edom is not in rulership anymore. Israel will be. And Yahawashi is going to have respect unto Israel once again. Giving all praise to Yahawashi. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.